Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 3rd, 2024. We're going to be talking about SummerSlam. We got some betrayals, and we got new champions, and we got a return that we all wanted. But, ladies and gentlemen, we heard that the commentary is going to be changing in September 2nd. We get a new commentary guy on Monday Night Raw. I forgot his name. And we heard that Michael Cole will be going to Friday Night SmackDown. I think it's going to be a three-man boot between Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Wade Barrett. And I believe Pat McAfee and the new guy will do Monday Night Raw. Or they're going to change it because something going on with Pat McAfee. I think he's going to go back to football when it comes back on. So he's going to do that, and I guess one of the guys for SmackDown, Corey or Wade Barrett, will do Monday Night Raw with the new guy. We heard that every show is going into a different network on September 13th, I believe. Friday Night SmackDown will go to the USA Network, where Monday Night Raw is. Will come to the USA Network, and on October 1st, NXT will go to the CW channel on October 1st, if you guys don't know that. Why is my thing wiggly? I think because of the camera. I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to SummerSlam. First, I didn't know it started at 7:30, okay? I thought it started at 8, so I missed a little bit of the Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley match. But I got to see the end of the match, and ladies and gentlemen, it was interesting. But it looks like Rhea Ripley was trying to put her shoulder back in place, smacking her shoulder into the announce table, into the turnbuckle. She keep doing that. Scary. But ladies and gentlemen, and then she was getting angry, and then she brought a chair out and was about to hit Liv Morgan with the chair, but Dominic Mysterio stopped that. He grabbed the chair from Rhea Ripley and he says, "You can't win the title by disqualification." That's true. You can't win the title by disqualification. And then the referee was, I think he was checking on Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan, somebody. He slides the chair in. Dominic Mysterio slides the chair in and distracts the referee. And then Liv Morgan did her finisher onto the chair. She retains the title. But you see a little glimpse of Dominic. He was smiling when she won the match. But at the end, we saw Dominic kiss Liv Morgan. So he meant to do that for Liv Morgan. So now it looks like they're together. And then Damian Priest was pissed off. Like, he was pissed. And he got mad at the other Judgment Day, and he grabbed Finn Balor and saying, "Do you know about this betrayal?" Finn Balor said he doesn't know. He didn't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic is out the Judgment Day. We don't know he's out the Judgment Day. We just don't know Rhea Ripley's still in it. We don't know if anyone else is out of it. So, Dominic left. Or he's still in it, and they kicked out Rhea. Well, Dominic kicked out Rhea. Something happened. Next match of the evening, we got Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. I thought it was a little quick, short match here. But it was a pretty okay match. Not bad. But don't worry that match. And your new Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. He was there. And ladies and gentlemen, his family was there. Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner was in the WWE Legends skybox with Kevin Nash. I saw DDP. Whole bunch of legends was there, and they were happy. They saw their nephew, I believe his nephew, and Rick Steiner's son win his first ever main roster championship. Braun Breaker's the new Intercontinental Champion after 2 spears on Sami Zayn. Then we had LA Knight versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Guess what? Another celebrity got involved. The Machine Gun Kelly came out with Logan Paul. And then LA Knight and Logan Paul had a big brawl outside the ring. The bell didn't ring. And then they finally put it in. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and your new United States Champion, LA Knight, yeah. Winning his first ever WWE title. It's not really his first because he won the $1 Million Championship. But his very first main roster title, he won the United States Championship. Machine Gun Kelly tried to get involved by giving Logan Paul a brass knuckles necklace. Logan Paul did hit it, but it didn't really do much on LA Knights. And he did the BFT. Well, Mr. Logan Paul tried to do the buckshot lariats. And then he got a BFT on him. Then we had Nia Jax versus Bayley for the Women's Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was an okay match. I didn't really care for this because I'm still not a big fan of Nia Jax. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just Nia Jax doesn't do hot spots. Mostly everybody does, even the big guys. Nia Jax doesn't really do hot spots. But ladies and gentlemen, it was an okay match. Bayley was about to win, and here comes Tiffany Stratton. Was about to cash in until she got knocked out by Bayley, and Nia Jax just did 2 power bombs and the 2 I forgot what annihilators, I think that was they call it, Nia Jax finishers, and the winner of that match and your new WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax. And then we got Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk with Seth Rollins as special guest referee, and ladies and gentlemen, it was personal. Drew and CM Punk was destroying each other. Seth Rollins wasn't doing a lot of rules. He wasn't doing a lot of countouts. I believe Drew McIntyre was about to use the chair, and Seth Rollins looked away. Whole bunch of things, but when Drew McIntyre brought out that bracelet, it got personal. CM Punk seen the bracelets. After when he was doing the Akana Vice, he saw the bracelet and he took that bracelet off of Drew McIntyre's hand. He lets go of the Akana Vice and he drops the necklace, the bracelet, and then Seth Rollins grabs it and puts it on his wrist. And CM Punk saw it on Seth Rollins' wrist and he got a little upset about it. And then he did a go to sleep onto Seth Rollins. Took that bracelet, put it back on, but CM Punk got a low blow by Drew McIntyre and the Claymore. The winner of that match was Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre took the bracelet off of CM Punk and put it back on his arm, and he kissed it. So I don't think CM Punk and Drew McIntyre is done yet. We had Gunther versus Damian Priest. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but at the end, Finn Balor came out. Looks like he was about to help Damian Priest. He was cheering for him. He was hitting the ring, saying, "Come on, Damian." Damian did the Son of Heaven, South of Heaven, but Gunther rolled to the ropes, but Damian pins, and Finn Balor puts Gunther's foot on the rope to make it a rope break, and he just betrayed Damian Priest. Damian Priest was getting mad and he was not focusing because he wants to get his hands on Finn Balor. And it didn't work out so well because he got choked out by by Gunther. The winner of that match and still, new World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. And then we had the Bloodline Rules match, Cody Rhodes versus Solo. There was no weapons getting used in this match. There was people coming in. It was a pretty decent match. The only weapon they used was the steel steps. But it was a pretty decent match. But the whole bloodline, Jacob Fatu, Tamatoga, and Tangaloa, they all came out. But Kevin Owens made his return to help Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton came out to help and return to help Cody Rhodes. But ladies and gentlemen, that did not stop Solo and Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu puts Cody Rhodes through a table. He hurt his own leg. Solo was about to win until Roman Reigns makes his return. he wasn't really marching to the ring. He was walking to the ring. I think he changed his theme song. And he runs into the ring and he Superman punches Solo Sikoa. He spears Solo and he looked at Cody Rhodes. And then he walks out. Cody Rhodes did the crossroads. Cody Rhodes wins the match, still the champion. And ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns? But what's going to happen between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa? You screwed him out of the championship. You have a shirt that says OTC, the original tribal chief. And you're all by yourself, and Solo has a group of guys, dangerous guys, and Roman is by himself. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of returns, Arn Anderson showed up in WWE before this whole Bloodline Wars, and he gave Cody Rhodes some advice. He said that the Bloodline, they're going to come after you. You got a target on your back. But he said he called some people, and he says you have friends that will come here and help you. And we found out who they are. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard that Cody Rhodes' dog, this is his last trip with Cody Rhodes, because we heard that he was 13 years old, and it's really hard for him. The dog is getting older. Hey, he looks a dang beautiful dog. When I seen him, the dog doesn't look like 13 years old. He looks great. I don't know what you're doing to that dog, Cody, but you're doing great on that dog. He's a beautiful dog. But ladies and gentlemen, we heard that he will not be coming to big shows that Cody Rhodes goes to, and sometimes he walks his dog to the stage as an entrance, and now it looks like he's not going to be there because his old age. So that we heard about that. I think they put it on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, it is kind of understanding why Jey Uso didn't show up, is because if they're going to do this Bloodline Civil War between Solo and his guys, Roman Reigns and his guys at War Games, we still have a couple of months. I thought Hikuleo was making his debuts, but he didn't. He didn't make his debut. I was hoping he did. I can't really say that he is signed to WWE because I don't know if he is until he shows up. That's all I need. I need him to show up, and then he's in WWE. But right now he didn't show up. We don't know if he's actually in WWE. People could say, "Oh, he signed." Even with AEW, you don't know who signed where. I was thinking, I'm like, if Kevin Owens and Randy Orton's injured, who is Arn Anderson talking about? Mostly Cody Rhodes' friends are on AEW. Ricky Starks, MJF, they're all on AEW. So I don't know who he was talking about. So yeah, I don't know. And there was a heel guy. I was talking about NXT guys because Shawn Spears, Ethan Page, Lexis King are all friends with Cody Rhodes. You saw the little moment they had in NXT a couple months ago. But those guys are heels. Why would they come and help Cody Rhodes if they're bad guys? That doesn't make any sense. But we got Kevin Owens, we got Randy Orton. It looks like Kevin Owens and Randy Orton might go for the tag team titles. I think they're going to fail to get the tag titles. And the Usos will make their return and get their shot. Because we still have Bash of the Burn. We got September's PLE. We got Bad Blood in October. And then we got Survivor Series War Games in November. So, I understand why not everybody made the return. Because they're not going to do much until Survivor Series War Games. We're going to see the same thing over and over again with the faction attacking the faction. It could be Jimmy Uso attacking Solo. It could be Jay attacking Tamatoga. They're going to give it some time when we have almost close to Survivor Series War Games. But it's cool to see Roman Reigns back. Roman Reigns could have a one-on-one match with Solo Sikoa. Maybe a Bash of the Burden. Or Bad Blood, because it's a Bad Blood they have. They have a Bad Blood. So yeah, now I know where Survivor Series War Games will be in. It will be in Vancouver. So that's pretty interesting as well. So I thought it was a pretty decent SummerSlam. I wish I didn't miss some of it. I thought it started at 8, but for some reason it started like at 7:30, and I missed a whole bunch of the first match. But that's okay, I guess. That's okay. I thought it was a pretty decent PLE. I enjoy myself. I enjoy it every single time. Even some of the matches are boring. I still get entertained. Hope you guys get entertained. They try their best, man. They're outside, working their butts off in the hot sun. They are sweating like crazy, but they're doing this to entertain us. They had 57,000 people in the hot sun that's beaming on them, sweating, and not a lot of room in their seats. They're so close to the other people that they're sitting with. Like, seriously, they trying their best. WWE trying their best. Even AEW and TNA, they're all doing their best. Every wrestling company is doing their best. Every sporting event is doing their best. I believe even the Olympics is doing their best. Everybody's doing their best. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. What's going to happen with the Judgment Day? Will Dominic and Finn explain why they betrayed Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest? Remember, Finn Balor is 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champions. JD did not betray Damian Priest yet. I don't really care for Carlito, because he's not really part of the Judgment Day, so I don't really care for him. But the other, JD, is the only one guy left out. Is he going to be on Team Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley? Or will he join up with Finn Balor and Dominic? And Liv Morgan, I guess. What's going to happen there? Monday Night Raw is going to be an interesting show. So, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, because it's going to be crazy. That's all me today. Tell us out. See you guys on Monday Night Raw. Bye!